That was the acting president from the Olympic Council of Asia. Now, when you hear such words as Asian brotherhood, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's beautiful description. And these are beautiful games. Now, I also had a chance to talk to the World's Basketball Governing Association FIBA president, Mr. Sheikh Saud Ali Al Thani. Watch my interview. President Al Thani, it's a great pleasure to have you on our program. We know that you're the current chair of the World Federation of Basketball, but prior to that, you were chairman of the Asian Basketball Federation for many years. So first of all, maybe you can tell us your expectations for the upcoming Hangzhou Asian Games, and particularly in the event of basketball.
Well, first of all, let me congratulate China as a nation for hosting this, and China all the time hosting very best and very good events. I hope all the best for China, for the Chinese, and for China as a country. And I wish all the best for the Asian game as an Asian game. And I hope to see good events in basketball. I'm very confident that we have very good games in the basketball, and wish all the best for all the teams, especially the Chinese team. I wish they can perform better in this time than the World Cup. In the World Cup, maybe they have some injuries, and I wish they get better results.
I mean, obviously, you're representing over 200 basketball associations, representing over 200 countries in terms of basketball. It's hard to ask you this, but what would be some of the teams that you think are the odds-on favorite to win the gold medal this year at the Asian Games?
Well, still I'm Asian. Even if I'm representing 200 or more than 200 countries, but still I am Asian, and I am proud of Asia. The basketball is my important piece of my life, you know. Wish all the best for Asian basketball. Of course, I wish all the best for the whole world, but for Asia, it's a special case.
Exactly. Talking about the Hangzhou Asian Games, can I show you something?
Yeah, it's heart to heart. Yeah.
How do you like it?
Very good future. Very good. The whole game is heart to heart. Asia usually one family. We had a good time, and regardless of the results, we still like each other, and I hope we still like each other and support each other. So this is heart to heart, and I wish to see all the Asian people, wherever they go and everywhere, they're heart to heart.
Talking about being Asian, I'm Asian myself. We have fond memories of the Asian Games in Doha, Qatar, not so long ago, where the prince rode the horse up the slope and lit a torch, which really encapsulated the spirit of your home country, which really encapsulated the spirit of the Asian Games. I mean, what would be your expectations for the opening ceremony of the Hangzhou Games, or the Games in general?
Well, I'm confident that China they will have a good opening ceremony, and China, they had the Asian game for more than one time, and they are more experienced of the Asian Games, and I'm confident that they will do good opening. But unfortunately, I'm in the Continental Cup. Otherwise, always I attend these events. You know, I like to be in the Asian game, but this time I have the Continental Cup. I wish all the best for all the athletes and all the games.
You know, just out of curiosity, Mr. President, you're the chair of the Basketball Association of the World, but other than basketball, if you were here, if you could make it to Hangzhou, what other events would you check out?
Well, most of the events I like athletics, I like volleyball, I like most of the games I like it. Whenever I come to such games, I attend most of the games. I try to cover everything, but basketball is the first. Basketball is the favorite, you know. I can watch it for the whole day.
Exactly. I think you would have been more than welcome to come if you could make it. Talking about Chinese basketball, we have a major legends, Yi Jianlian. We call him Alian here in China. That's his nickname. Is there anything you want to say to Yi Jianlian?
We had him in good shape, and I wish him good future. I thank him for what he gave to basketball for China or for Asia or for the world. Reflect the Chinese people. I wish him all the best. I wish him good life, and I wish I can see him all in good health.
But there is also a sense of sadness here in China, because if you look around, what we call the moving Great Wall, Yao Ming obviously retired long ago. Wang Guan retired long ago as well, and now Yi Jianlian is retiring.
You see, Yao Ming is a legend for either for basketball or for Asia. We are, as Asian, we are very proud of Yao Ming. He represents Asia and the NBA and in the world and the Asia in the Olympic Games. I remember when we beat Serbia. I go to the court and congratulate everybody. Yao Ming is something for us as Asians. You know, Yao Ming is some ideal things as basketball. Wang Zizi was a good player. You have such a good players. You know, I don't want to mention the other names because I don't want to forget the names. You know, but you have very good players. But Yao Ming is top of them. You know, Yao Ming is something unique, you know, for Asia and for us.
But there's, like I said, there's also a sense of uncertainty here in China among the basketball fans, and they ask this question: will we be able to produce more Yao Mings and Da Zhis and Yi Jianlians in the future? The Chinese basketball, it looks like, is reaching a historic low point, is on its way to bottom out, hopefully, before it regain its path towards another glory.
I'm confident that China can produce more than one Yao Ming. You know, they have Wang Zizi before, but Yao Ming takes time, for China to get over Yao Ming affection on the team. I'm confident that they will produce another players. You see, not all the players are the same. You know. Sometimes you have one player, but I'm confident that China will have much better players in the future.
Great, thank you for the well wishes.
This is my feeling. I'm not exaggerating. This is my feeling about China. When China is strong, that means Asia is strong. China is the big representative of Asia. So we are, as Asians, we are very proud of China, either with Yao Ming or without Yao Ming. You know, China is something for us, especially the women team. You have very great women team, and in the World Cup in Australia, last World Cup, the Chinese team was very good. The women team we are proud of them, you know, and they compete with America. The same team, the only team who compete with America. The other team they were beyond from America. China they were. I hope that the men team can be in the same, you know. And I'm confident that China will come back to the basketball.
You mentioned 3x3 half-court basketball. In fact, FIBA first introduced 3x3 basketball, I guess it was in 2010 at the Youth Olympics of the World, and the ensuing World Cups, introduced the 3x3 formats of basketball as well. What is the significance of promoting 3x3 basketball in helping promote the sport of basketball?
3x3 is a street basketball. 210, they had it in the Youth Olympic Games. Within 10 years, it becomes in Tokyo as Asian Olympic Games. 3x3 is a very fast growing team. Last year we have 200 events, and hoping the schedule this year will have more than 200 events as 3-on-3 all over the world. It's spread too fast. It's in the Olympic Games. It was very attractive. 3-on-3, one of the game which is represent basketball even for the small countries like Mongolia. They become in the Olympic Games as a team within, although they are a small country and they don't have great basketball, but in 3-on-3 they are good now. So this is good future for the small countries to participate in. It's also the big countries. We can't forget that they can't participate, but 3-on-3 is growing very fast. So I hope in the future we can have more events in 3-on-3 all over the world.
Yeah, Mr. President, 3x3 basketball is called a world's #1 urban team sport. That is according to FIBA website, I think. Do you agree? Obviously you do, right? But why is it called #1 urban team sport of the world?
Because it's easy to gather 3-4 players and go all over the world to play. It's very easy. They don't have a coach. They don't need anyone with them. Just 4 players. They can go all over, either a national team or local people. They can gather without anything. Just gather and they can play it. And it's easy to have the tools for it. So I think the future is for it. Of course, the 5x5 is still there, but 3-on-3 is growing very fast.
I mean, Mr. President, if you think about 3x3 basketball, it really originated in the 1980s in the United States, right? To demonstrate this love, this passion for this sport. So what, in your opinion, can 3x3 basketball teach and enlighten and inform the rest of the events and disciplines?
It's easy to play. Everywhere you can play it, You don't have to have special places and special equipment, You can play it anywhere. It's a street basket, and we hope the future is for it,
And then one question that is on the mind of many is how to reduce the gap between Asian basketball and European and American basketball, chief among them the NBA and some major European leagues, for example, in Spain and Serbia and Germany. What is FIBA doing to reduce the gap?
Well, we are trying to encourage the countries to work, and we are supporting as a coaches. We have the coaches association. We are having all over Asia clinics for the coaches, and we are we are asking the people to encourage the people to develop their players and to have special courses for the players to become more professional. Europe and NBA, no doubt that they work very hard to develop themselves. I hope Asia can come with Africa. They can come again and make much better basketball, and we are confident that they can make it if they work hard for it. You have to love it, so you can make it.
Finally, what will be your recommendations for Chinese basketball, especially men's basketball, who's having some challenges and difficulties as it's emerging from a post Yao Ming and post the Dazhi and post Yi Jianlian world?
See, China, I'm confident that China they have good talent, but just need to work and love the game. So you become. I'm confident that China will come back. The men they will come back, but maybe sometime generation. That just depends on the generation. But this doesn't mean China as the women became good team. I think the men they become good team, and just they need to work and sweat for the game to become good team.
President Thani, thank you so much for your time. I think if you look at this motto again, at future, we're living in the digital world, and we're doing this Zoom interview thanks to modern technology and digital technology. And thank you for your time, obviously.
Thank you.
Now that will do it for this edition of The Hub on CGTN Live from the Hangzhou Asian Games. Now stay updated on the competition itself and the athletes and the events. Follow us on your favorite social media platforms and follow me on my personal accounts at Wang Guan Beijing on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you later.